What's happening, guys? It's Mr. Shax here, and we are back in FIFA 21, and we are back again for some more foot draft. So if you saw the last foot draft we did, it didn't go so well. 2 wins, and then finally came down to a crashing defeat. But hopefully this time we might do a bit better. So we're going to jump straight in with a foot draft here. We're going to use coins because I'm a maniac. So let's get started. First things first, let's hop on the formations. So, got not some bad ones here really. We've got the old 4-3-2-1, 5-2-2-1, 4-4-2, simple flat, 4-2-2, which is what I tend to use on Ultimate Team anyway. And then we've got the 4-3-1-2. But I am actually going to go, old school, and I'm actually going to go 4-4-2. So let's see how we do with this one. So first picks. Not bad, not bad. I'm actually quite happy with that. We've actually got a Real Madrid Bale. That's quite a rarity in this one nowadays. But I'm actually going to go a bit crazy here. I'm not actually going to go with the obvious one. I'm actually going to go with Jamie Vardy because he is, as most FIFAs, very, very sweaty. So yeah, we're going to start off with Vardy, a bit of a crazy one to start off with. So first things first, we're going to hop over to the reserves. And yeah, not the best. Probably going to go with the left back because hopefully we might get some chemistry with a Premier League team, but who knows. Right, first things first again, let's go with our midfielders. So let's go with our first centre mid. What are we saying? Not bad, not too shabby. Now, chemistry-wise, you probably want to go for either Van der Beek or Gundogan, but stats-wise, they're quite similar. But I personally think I'm probably going to go with Van der Beek because he's a very undervalued player at Manchester United at the minute. Let's put that plainly. Right, back to the reserves. Who are we getting here? Oh, that's better. That's much better. Oh, see, we've got Serge Depay, Hertinger. Didi's looking very likely at the minute. Jose Font and a Tottenham Bale. So I'm actually going to have to go in Didi because he'll prop up that midfield very nicely. Right, next thing. Let's head to the defenders. See how we do here. Again, not too bad actually, not too bad. So I want to go Delaney because his stats do look very good. First informed Delaney. Yeah, I'm actually going to break the curve here and go for Delaney. Hopefully the chemistry doesn't suffer too much there, but never know. If we get some Bundesliga players going, then we might be able to build a bit of a cheeky hybrid here. Next things first, I'm actually going to go to the bench this time, and I'm going to go for this one here. Let's see what we do here. See, doing good, not too bad actually. We've got ourselves another Gundogan, we've got Joaquin, David Silva, who's having a very good season at Real Sociedad. Just proves he's still a wizard at football. And I'll go rating or practicality here. I'm actually going to go for inform Parejo. Yeah, I can't pronounce that properly. just for the ratings really. Right, next things first. Let's go for our right mid. Hopefully a good Premier League player here. Not ideal to be honest. We've got ourselves a lot of free Serie A wingers. We've got Shaqiri, so I think chemistry-wise, I'm probably going to have to go Shaqiri. So team's not looking too bad to start off with. Certainly it's looking a bit better than it did last attempt, if I remember correctly. So back to the reserves. Right. So if I'm going to go for a sort of Premier League, Bundesliga hybrid, the probably best player to pick here would probably play Biga Nabry, I would have thought. He can, because he might have to play on the other wing, or I could swap players around. So yeah, I'm gonna go for Gnabry. Okay, so let's go with a goalkeeper. I'm feeling brave. Let's go for the goalkeeper early on. What are we saying? Oh, this is looking good. Neuer, Sommer. So that could be the Bundesliga link that we needed. It's gonna have to be Neuer, isn't it? It's gonna have to be the man himself. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with this so far. It's going well. Right. Next things, let's go for our other striker. Let's see how we do here. What are we saying? Oh, so we've got Aguero, Immobile, Cardi, Martial, Benzema. Now usually when I pick my two front strikers, I tend to go for different sides of the field. So we've obviously got Vardy, who can get in behind people, who's still got very good shooting. But then on the other end, I like to pick players who are not so good going forward. They're kind of hold-up players that can sort of win the ball in the air and then score the headers and muscle people off. So the sort of players you want to be looking at there really is your carrying Benzemas and your Immobiles. But I'm going to go Benzema. I might not necessarily start him, but I just like to field some different players depending on each side of the pitch, if you get my meaning. Right, so looking good so far, looking very good so far. Let's head for the left back, hoping for a Bundesliga left back here. That would be very handy. And our prayers have been answered. Happy days. So I've got Nico Schultz, or I have Rafael Guerreiro. So this is the next question. Do I go for a more out and out multi-position player? So obviously Guerreiro can play left wing and left back as well, or do I go for just an out and out left back? If we actually look at the stats between them in terms of defending, I'm actually going to go for the all-rounder. I'm actually going to go for Guerreiro, because actually he does get that strong link to Delaney as well. So chemistry is key. Right, back to the reserves. What are we saying here? Very nice. Now I did have... who did I have? Shaqiri on the wing, but I could easily replace that for Mo Salah and have that side as my Premier League team, which I think I'm actually going to do, yeah. Sorry Shaqiri, but you've got to go. Right. Let's go with our other centre mid. This will be quite important, because then you'll see how the team goes. Ooh. Right. Some very good picks here. I see, this is the next point as well. Do I change my mind? Do I go for a sort of... Do I get the link? Do I get Valverde, which is a strong link to Benzema, because he looks a very good player, he's in form there, or do I stick with my Bundesliga plan and pick Emre Can, who's actually a very good player on here as well, but it's less rated? This is quite a tough one. This is quite a tough one, because this will dictate how the midfield really goes. I think he's got a Hunter card on him. If you actually look at the stats, sort of all round, they're actually pretty similar players, to be honest, Valverde and Chan. So I think I'm going to stick with my original plan, and I'm going to go for Chan. I was doubt. Right, there we go. I've got a very Dortmund-looking midfield here, but like I said, chemistry is key. Right, next things next. Let's go for our other centre back as well. This will be quite important. See, that is very handy. We've got ourselves a Sula, or we've got ourselves. See, look, the West Ham fan in me wants to go for the Ogbonna, because he's literally just come out in the team of the week, and I'm a big fan of Ogbonna. I still remember his old school Ultimate Team cards where they were just an absolute unit. So, do I listen to the West Ham fan in me, or do I go chemistry 73 with Saul, chemistry 76 with Ogbonna. Ooh, decisions. Oh, I'm gonna go Ogbonna. Why not? I'm gonna go Ogbonna. I've got to get to be better judgment and gone with Ogbonna. Right. So, last reserve. Let's see if we can put a cracker. Oh, very nice. Oh, see, I think this one's pretty straightforward. I think it's going to have to be Marco Reus. His Real Breakers card looks absolutely disgusting. Right, so that's the reserves done. Let's head for our last left mid. What are we saying? It's not ideal, really. See Leon Bailey would... Is it Leon? Yeah, see Leon Bailey would probably be the ideal choice here, just for chemistry, because he gets 2 links. Because obviously being Bundesliga. Yeah, I'm going to go with Bailey. That's a much sensible idea. Right, so we're going to have to go to the tricky bit now, which is the bench, which, let's be honest, sometimes does send us crashing down. Yeah, see, we're starting off poorly already. We've just got a load of bog standard goalkeepers, so I'm just going to go with Caballero. We do have 1 spot left, so I'm going to save that one though, because that could, again, could be key for chemistry. So let's go for this position here. Ooh, now this is interesting. Do I go for Rodrigo for link to Vardy, but then he won't have a link to the other midfielders? See, I don't think I'm going to get any other strikers, because strikers are sometimes too and far between, so I think I'm going to have to go to Rodrigo just in case I don't get another striker. Could have been risky, but I suppose we'll find out soon, won't we? See what we do here. Well, that could have gone better. That's not ideal at all. I'm definitely not picking Phil Jones. So I'd rather pick me personally. Don't really need another left back. Oh, I'm going for Vestergaard. He's slow as hell, but not a bad wrist defender. He's actually got a Hunter card on him, so his pace is not that much higher. But right, so I've got 3 positions left. These are likely to be wingers and a midfielder, I reckon. So I'm going to go with the middle one. Yeah, as I thought, wingers. Now, Leroy Sané, that would be much better, actually, because he's a lot better than Leon Bailey. Yeah, I'm going to go with Sané. So, swap them around. Look at that, 6 more chemistry. Now we're talking. See, I would have preferably preferred a Bundesliga striker like, well, no, the obvious Lewandowski's. I think even Timo Werner would have been quite handy there as well, because then he would have got full links around the clock, but just haven't been that lucky, unfortunately. Right, so I actually am... No, I'm not. I'm going to leave the right back till last. So, last couple of picks, hopefully to save the team. Okay, that's not bad. Halstenberg. Don't really need another left back. Hernandez, he's a very solid player, but he wouldn't fit anywhere in a team. And these are all just defenders. I had a funny feeling it'd be another left back, so I think just for rating wise, I'm probably gonna go with Hernandez. Baby Hernandez. Right, 2 picks left. 2 picks left. This is gonna be the interesting bit to see how we get for chemistry. I'm actually gonna risk it, and I'm gonna go for a right back. If I get a Premier League right back, that'd be pretty good, but fingers crossed. Here we go. Yes, we've got one. Hector Bellerin. That should help the chemistry a lot. Yes, it does. It's gone up by 10, so I think Bellerin's probably the obvious choice here. So it's 90 chemistry. It's not too bad. I'm not sure what the chemistry would look like if I change them around, I get a lot more chemistry. So the next and final pick for this one. It's obviously got one player left. I'm not quite sure how to go about this one. Oh, just have to hope and pray, really. Here we go. Ah, no, see, that hasn't gone well at all. I think, well, I suppose, yes. Yeah, I'm going to have to pick a Dharma Traore. That's a shame. Really, really close with that. And then manager's going to be quite important as well, because see, the only people that really let me down on chemistry really is Ogbonna, Neuer and Rodrigo, but they do suss up other areas, which is quite handy. So pick the manager, see what happens. We've got a Premier League manager that gives us 100 chemistry. Yeah, I'm going to have to pick Saul Joyce, Mr. Cheese Grater Man himself. So it's a 184. That's not disastrous. Not disastrous at all. I'm actually going to do some. I'm going to do some off-screen editing, and then I'll show you the final team. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is our final team. I only made 2 changes, so I basically swapped out the midfield. I put in Marco Reus and Wilfred Ndidi. I did swap out Chan and Van der Beek. But I think in terms of sort of draft squad, that's actually probably as good as I could have got really with that one. Of course, I changed the bench around a bit as well, but nothing too drastic there. But yeah, I think with the up front, I kind of went against my sort of initial plan, which was to have Pacey getting behind striker, Tool hold the ball up, striker on the other side. I've sort of gone with 2 pacey strikers, but sometimes that does well, sometimes it doesn't do so well, because I like to knock the ball up high to then play it to run onto it. But it's a in terms of pace, I don't actually have many players that are under 80 pace, bar Ogbonna. Everyone else is sort of, yeah, obviously, well, indeed he's 70, but yeah, I think bar sort of 2 players, I've got quite a pacey team. So that might come into fruition, but obviously this FIFA isn't all about pace, it's all about the blocking this year, it seems. But I think EA have said that they've patched that, but quite how they've patched that, no one knows. I'm actually going to make one last change. I'm actually going to chuck Traore on for Leon Bailey, because Traore is an absolute unit on this game. So yeah, that's the final team. I'm quite happy with that. So we're going to go into a game, and let's see how we do with the team. Oh, 16 minutes in, and it's been pretty even actually. It's not really had much chances. I don't. Hang on. Oh, sorry. Very close. I had to cut myself off there, but no, it's been quite an even first game really. We're both testing each other out.
He knows what he's doing when it comes to blocking. Well, that's gone out, and it is going to be a goal kick.
Oh dear.
Salah. And he read it well.
That's not foul, come
on. It is a free kick. And that short pass, this could be interesting.
Not good.
No, not the best challenge.
I'm not quite sure what this bloke's tactic here is, but he just seems to keep pausing it. Either he's having a crisis his end, or some sort of delaying tactic. But we're 25 minutes in. It's been a pretty even game. Pretty small chances here and there, most of them going his way, but just as we say this, Vardy, oh, that's a good save. We'll have a lot of difficulty getting past that 92 odd black. Because obviously, as you saw from last night, I think Atletico are through to the next round, so Black is going to get another upgrade, so he's probably going to go up to an 83. Very, very good card. And just as we say that, we concede. Chris Mertens, very, very good in this game. Not the best of starts, but I'm confident we can get something out of this. 30 yet.
And taken forward by Mertens. And an astute piece of defending.
I was expecting Neuer to do probably a little bit better from that position, but never mind.
Vardy.
So we're straight on the counter attack.
They need to get tighter.
Got Varane straight up the bum.
Royce. And now Ndidi.
Ball Ndidi. Yes. And just like that, we're back in it. I've been wanting to try out this card for a while actually. He was quite expensive when he first came out, but I think he has dropped dramatically in price now, Wilfred Ndidi. Not quite sure how Leicester are doing in the Europa League actually, but I've got a good feeling he might get an upgrade, so he'll be a very, very, very sweaty card going forward. Oh, just like that, back on the attack. He might go down and try and get a penalty. But actually, speaking of penalties, that's sort of the next big thing. You'd think EA would have fixed this massive penalty bug that's going around at the minute. There's so many bad penalty decisions being given. I'm not quite sure what the problem is, or there's a problem with the AI referee or the tackling or what, but it's just absolutely horrendous. Some of the penalties I've seen people, and me myself, have been conceding have been absolutely horrendous. So whether that's been patched, who knows?
Mertens.
Oh, it's a great tackle, Delaney.
Rodrigo.
Come on, counter attack, counter attack. Oh, see, that's another habit from old Fifas. I'm still flicking the right analog stick,
Mertens.
thinking that's the go faster button, but it's actually double tapping the sprint button now, which does it. I'm still doing that. I'm sure I'm not the only one who does that out of habit.
Salah. Shot attempted.
Oh, that's a very good shot from Mertens, but even better save from Neuer. So back in the second half, I think probably I'll cut out the stats there because I was a bit embarrassed really, but I think looking at the stats, he was all over me. It looked like a one-sided game. It didn't look one-sided from where I was playing, but if you actually look at the stats, it was very one-sided. And just as I say that, oh, lovely save, Neuer. He has actually brought on Joe Gomez, which is a little bit annoying because obviously everyone knows how OP he is. Oh, one more save again, Neuer. So I keep cutting myself off here. He's starting to show his dominance here, but indeed he shows his dominance as well. Or Vardy on your bike.
Vardy. No space for them here.
Should I cross it? Yeah, I crossed it. Oh, that's a lovely save from Holland. Yeah, so this is a very tense game. It's even, could go either way. But on first half, I actually am, call me biased here, but I was actually quite impressed with Ogbonna. I thought he actually played really well that first time. It's actually a good little card. He's not. I would have thought the card would have had maybe a little bit more physical, if I'm honest, but it does. It looks like it's a bang average sort of informed card. It's not silly expensive either. It's only like 12k. So it's a good little card to sort of have if you're starting off Ultimate Team sort of over Christmas and stuff like that.
And he did well to cut it out. Vardy. Ndidi. Rodrigo. Arsenal have possession again.
So I have to keep running into this wall, which is Varane. He's just everywhere.
Messi. Ball played nicely.
There you go. We are back in the lead. And I was actually just about to state that I wasn't very impressed with Marco Reus during the majority of the game, but he has just come up trumps there and got us back in that lead. He actually took it quite well, actually, to be honest. It's a lovely card. Yep, Royce has managed to shoot us in the lead with 20 minutes to go. It's going to be tight. I don't think the game will end as this score. I'll be very surprised if it did. But, no, he's probably, to be honest, I think if I was this opposition player now, I'd be quite annoyed because he's been a lot better. I'll put my hands up and admit that he's had more possession, more shots. But I've just been lucky enough to get in the right spots at the right time, really.
Saul.
Looks like he wants to make his last change. I've not actually made any changes yet. I probably might make one in a minute, actually.
Not a great pass. Could play it in.
I'm not sure who though, because everyone's actually playing quite well.
Vardy. Well,
actually, as you say this, indeed he is actually broke through the middle. Oh no, I took way too long to shoot there. Ah, oh, it's so annoying. Absolute golden opportunity, and I'm not sure what he's brought it back there for, but yeah. So I think if I'm going to be picky here, I'm actually going to make 2. I'm going to put on Benzema, and I'm actually going to take off Salah. Salah's not really actually done much in this game, and I'm actually going to put on Traore just for the pace abuse, really, because he might come in handy near the end of the game now.
Right here. They will now make use of their substitutes bench.
I know he's brought on Haaland. Well, for a second I thought he'd brought on Timo Werner, because Werner is very good on this game as well.
Really getting stuck in.
Oh, Benzema's first contribution. Oh, so I've missed 2 really good chances there to score.
They can score again from this corner.
Didn't get me out to get him quick enough.
Royce taking this one, and they deal with the threat this time.
Uh-oh. Counter chance, counter-attacking here.
Only 10 minutes remaining here.
Hector.
Can they turn one of these attacks into a goal?
Oh, lovely. Well, Messi's missed a golden opportunity there as well. I thought that was 2-all. Oh, what a touch.
Squandered it big time.
Got time that. No,
that
time that
pass
poorly.
easy on the eye.
That's going to be offside, yeah. Oh, so annoying. Again, another good opportunity there to put this game to bed and just keep getting it wrong.
Llorente. Well read to ease the pressure. This could level it.
Oh,
That's
really annoying. See, that's the thing. That's what happens when you miss good opportunities. You just get punished.
Well, Derek, as we see it again,
I've
it's a
just
big
been punished
mistake.
here.
Try to teach youngsters not to get caught in possession and be aware of what's around him. He has no clue, and he pays the price.
Once again,
I just made this up there, so I've chucked on Theo Hernandez for Guerrero.
Shifting emotions. On the attack, is there to be late drama?
Get in that box.
Sané in the middle. He's not testing the keeper at all with that cross. Frankie de Jong. Very good reading of the game to win possession back.
Can we nick this at the last minute? Can we get this at the last minute? Oh, he's done really well there. And then he's given the ball away. Oh no.
They need to get tighter.
Wearing up on that. Redeemed yourself there, sort of, and then give it straight away again.
Saul. Holland. Just couldn't get it through.
No, unbelievable.
Late drama. And now they're in front.
Well, it looks like the game is over, but no.
Right,
there's another chance.
Oh, that is
and there it is,
so
back
annoying.
in the net. It looks like the winner.
Oh yeah.
And that will be all for this game anyway. And
got to say this has got even worse than last time. Oh, that's a shame. I thought we actually played quite well, but the stats probably won't agree with me. Well, Neuer was the man that actually made 18 saves, so that probably tells you all you need to know, really. Just didn't do well enough. Yeah, on hindsight, probably hats off to him. He definitely deserved to win that much better than me. That's a shame. That's a shame. So of course these are the rewards that you get for winning nothing. You get 2 gold packs and a lone player, which, let's be honest, is pretty awful when it's deserved when you don't win. So I'm going to open the packs up anyway, see what we get. I doubt we're going to get anyone good. Let's be honest, it's a box standard gold pack. If there were 2 rare player packs, I might be a bit more optimistic, but I think we started off with, yeah, no one. Pickford, not ideal. I think these are all untradeable as well, unless I'm mistaken. No, they're tradable, but worth pretty much what they look like, discard value. I will keep a couple of them. And then I'm not even going to bother opening the lone player pack because nobody wants to see that. So last pack. Yeah, and it's a non-rare. Well, deserved rewards for deserved performance, really. I mean, probably the most expensive thing I got out of that was probably a Hunter card. But oh well, that's what happens when you underperform. Well, anyway, that is going to be the end of the draft attempt. Not the result we were looking for, but these things happen. You just get unlucky. But thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more future content, and click that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.